Geeks Like Us, episode 14. In our last comic review of the week, we're going to talk about Image Comics, I Killed Giants, number 1 of 7. Yep.
When this first started off, and you got the little girl that seems like she's kind of got issues sitting in the classroom, I'm wondering from the title, I'm like, is this going to be some weird friggin' comic where you've got this girl that seems like she's, I can't say regular, she's definitely abnormal as far as her personality, who's going through the day, la-da-da-da-da, and she actually, like, for real, when she's not at school, she's going around killing giants. There's going to be some weird abstract thing like that. And she's deadpan serious when she's talking to her principal, and you're like, basically, until you've killed a giant, I don't want to hear crap from you. You got nothing to say to me.
That was a fun
just like, puts him down and gets in trouble for it, as she should. She's in school. But you find out towards the end of the comics, it's basically this comic seems like a reference for D&D.
You know, as abnormal as she is, though, isn't she the type of kid that everybody would love to be able to say whatever you want and actually get away with it, to put your principal down and be able to only get a weak detention and not really mind?
Yeah, I'll give you that. If I had her mouth in 5th grade, I'd probably be...
I mean, the artwork was, for what it was okay. I mean, it's very sketchy, comic strippy kind of.
Yeah, it's very stylized.
It's reminiscent of like the Teen Titans cartoon and like Calvin and Hobbes. It's very reminiscent of those two styles.
Yeah, it's a messy style. I'll say that.
Yeah, it's not bad art. The story wasn't bad. It has some cool one-liners to keep me interested. But I mean, overall, I just couldn't get into the story. I mean, I play D&D. I like D&D, but
in-game speech. I'm gonna stick my spear up his butt and wave him like a flag.
That was cool. Like I said, cool one-liners kept me interested.
It's paraphrased.
There's
some swearing there.
All hail Dave, the monk, barbarian, thief, and stabber of ogre butts.
Yes.
This character, when they're at the game table, and I'm going to say it, I'm going to put a name out there. This reminds me of our buddy Randy when we play. Oh my God. Stick a spear up a butt and wave him like a flag. It just reminds me of Randy. Like, oh my God, I can't believe he's trying to do this. Seriously.
No, Randy's never been on a spear waving a flag, but he'll do it.
You're really going to roll for that? No, really? Really? Okay. Oh, no, you weren't kidding. I just asked you 3 times if you were doing that, and now you're dead. And deal.
Yeah.
No, you weren't kidding. Shut up.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the one-liners and stuff, I would not have been able to get into the story. So, very well-placed one-liners to keep me interested.
It seemed like the point was the D&D game
that
they had
but
at
it
the
took
end.
a while
It took so long to get there.
See, I thought the point was the very last page, where you find out that it could all just be in her head, and she is a bit loopy.
Yeah. But if it's
spoiler alert.
If it's that kind of a story, though, that kind of killed the rest of the comic for me. If they're going with the weird, it's all in her head thing, I don't think they should go that route. But I'm not going to read anymore, so I really don't care.
So much setup in the beginning where you're wondering, what is this girl's issue? Yeah. I mean, this girl's messed up in the head, and then we find out, oh, she plays D&D. It makes sense.
See, well, I hope the comic is more of a, she's a loudmouth 5th grader that likes to play D&D, and it's not an all-in-her-head comic that's really abstract and weird.
She's very witty and has a lot of nice little confuse the adult speech.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to pick up any more of this, so I really don't care where they go with the story, but I think if someone...
I'm putting it in your box.
Well, I think if someone picked up this first issue, and they're like, oh man, I hope it's this girl that plays D&D, and it's really cool, and then they go to the weird abstract stuff, I think a lot of people would get turned off by it.
You think?
The majority of people will get turned off by that aspect rather than just the funny 5th grader or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I know you guys haven't read it, but this comic reminded me a lot of Amelia Rules. I mean, you guys have never read this, I'm sure. They're giving away on Free Comic Book Day, so you probably have some.
I remember seeing it.
Go back home, take a look. Because it's very similar. It's about another...
The name sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's another little girl that really has quite an ego, more than her height and her size should allow her to have.
Now,
which is the
I don't
cool
read
part.
comics about little girls. That's just weird, okay? I like my nice, wholesome Batman, Robin,
so you prefer
Captain
men in
America,
tights.
Bucky.
Supergirl. You read Supergirl.
Well, that's not a little girl.
Wow.
Anyway. If we had a creep meter here, that would be just off the chart here.
Notice how the creep meter goes towards Mike.
Yeah, thanks. I guess now I am...
The creepiest shop owner in town. And the nicest, by default.
Because there's no other one.
We're done. We're done.
And out.
We're done.
We're done for this week.
Oh, wow.
I kill giants and I like it.
Anyway.
On that horrible, horrible note,
Taste their blood on.
as always, no, I have to go into it now.
Oh, okay, now the last one. Now do it.
As always, check us out on YouTube.
YouTube, yes.
MySpace!
ParadiseHobbies.com.
Yeah, I think I took your.
That's
YouTube,
okay.
but that's okay. And don't forget, leave us your comments, your questions, your suggestions. Tell us what you want us to read. We'll take a look.
Yep.
As
we
always.
do listen.
Oh,
I'm buying comics now because of what one of the comments said from Captain Britain. Check it out.
That's right, we do. And as always, have a good one. We'll see you next time.
Bye.